Hello and welcome to this video that you are watching. How nice of you to be here again, one more time in the Popcorn Kingdom with the Popcorn King. So, today we're going to be doing a review of a little film called The Boys in the Boat. This is a movie starring Joel Edgerton from Warrior, and then a bunch of actors that I don't know. It's directed by George Clooney, though, who is from ER or something like that. I really enjoyed this film. It's a sports film about a sport that I don't care about at all, but that just shows how good of a film it is. A good sports film will make me interested even though I don't care about that sport whatsoever. So what it's about is it's set in the 1930s, and it's the University of Washington's rowing team, and basically how the junior team go on to try and compete at the Olympics. What do I like about this film? Well, Joel Edgerton's face looks like it's from the 1930s. Like, that's just exactly what it looks like. It's set, after World War One, just before World War Two. The rise of Hitler is beginning, and you've got the Olympic Games in Germany. And, it's just an incredibly, on the edge of your seat, are they gonna make it? Are they gonna make it? They're so close. I've never watched that Olympic sport ever, I don't think, but it's the type of rowing where there's 8 people in a boat, in this case boys, or men. So it's got 8 of them, and they're all rowing in sync, but apparently each of them serves a slightly different purpose. I don't really understand what purpose each of them serve. They're all doing the exact same thing, and you've got a guy with a fake sort of a microphone thing on his face. He's yelling. He's sitting at the back of the boat and he's yelling, sort of directing them. But yeah, it's just exciting because these long, beautiful sort of arrow-like boats sort of glide and cut through the water, and you can really see as they kind of take over, that they're so close, and how one falls back and then how the other one falls back. It is an exciting sport, to be fair. It follows a lot of the same tropes as a lot of sports movies, but it's a tried and tested trope, I guess. It's they fall behind? Are they going to make it to the end? And yeah, I would actually recommend this film. It's a nice, I would call it a daytime film, though. I wouldn't bother going out on a Friday night to watch it. Watch it in the daytime, a matinee, as they might say. Or even, you could probably even watch it at home, but it's an incredibly moving story. It really gets your heart thumping and beating, which is awesome if you want to stay alive, which I do. They've cast it really well. The boys all look like they're from the 1930s. I will say it's kind of scary that the Olympics were in Germany when the rise of Hitler was happening, and it's was that safe? After World War One, are you sure we should be sending all of these basically teenagers into Nazi Germany? With the swastika and everything? It's just this seems incredibly unsafe. Let's just skip the Olympics this one year, maybe. I know it only happens once every 4 years, so a lot of people have been training 4 whole years for this, but it's I don't know if it's worth going over to Nazi Germany to do some rowing, but, it is what it is. One thing I will say about this film is that they seem to depict the time really well. Like I was saying about their faces, they seem like they're from the 1930s. The time period looks like the time period that they're in, which is really, useful. I kind of always romanticize that time period a bit, those dances in the halls and the boats, the shipload of people, and I have to say, I romanticize that period. I want to visit there for just an hour. I'm a minority. I just want to go there for an hour and then come back. But I do recommend this film. It's a good film. George Clooney is a great director. He's proved himself again. And I just, it kind of makes me just want to go to the gym and sit on the rowing machine and go backwards and forwards over and over again until I get a six-pack like one of those boys.